A year ago, in Northeast Arkansas, authorities discovered the bodies of a husband and wife dead inside of their home.
The gruesome scene sparked a double murder investigation that led investigators to the couple's very own grandson.
And tonight, we meet the woman caught in the middle, mourning her parents and also mourning her 26-year-old son, who now sits in prison serving a 110-year sentence.
And a Fox 16 investigates. Tyler Thompson explains what went wrong and how an emotional confession ultimately closed a tragic case.
Traffic is modest here. Pastures and hills keep some neighborhoods tucked away, hidden. But when something hidden is found, even the sleepiest of towns can be in for a rude awakening.
911 officer. Hey, Eddie, what do we got at 492? I believe it's going to be something suspicious.
July 14th, 2018. Officers are called to a home just outside city limits. An unthinkable tragedy was waiting on them just beyond bedroom doors.
Oh, my grandparents are dead. What the do I do? Have a seat beside your tire or something. You need to chill out.
Pocahontas, Arkansas sits perched in the northeast corner of the state. 5 rivers snake through the area. They make for scenic views at city parks.
You know, everybody knows everybody.
Jessica Patterson moved here 6 years ago. She wanted to be near her parents, Ricky and Rita Boswell. Originally from Iowa, the Boswells settled in nicely. They joined a tractor club, a church, and built a network of friends. Jessica says the couple were creatures of habit. It was a local steakhouse that fed a weekly routine.
The fish buffet was on Thursday nights, so they went there every Thursday night with their best friends.
But one Thursday in July, that predictable dinner date served up suspicion. Ricky and Rita were no-shows, and no one could get a hold of them.
I knew something was wrong. I knew something was off, but I didn't want to face it. I didn't want to go there.
Friday night, concerns shifted to panic. Jessica went by their house down the gravel road on Sioux Lane. Everything was locked up. The only other person who had been by was Jessica's son, Nick. By Saturday, the 25-year-old and his girlfriend were the ones who emerged from the home with the bodies of his grandparents inside.
I just saw my grandparents dead. I was going to respond to that because he said I could use the truck and now he's dead.
Lieutenant Justin Eversmeyer with the sheriff's office was one of the first to show up. Inside the house, he came across what he described as one of the worst crime scenes he's ever investigated.
It appeared that Mr. Boswell had been shot in the head with a rifle. The grandmother, Rita Boswell, you know, there was a knife laying beside her. I'm going to guess maybe they've been there for 3 or 4 days.
All the attention quickly turned to Nick and his girlfriend, Alexis.
Grandpa was like a father figure to me. We fought.
Oh, sure.
And I've pushed him before because I snapped.
What about Grandma? What kind of relationship do you have with Grandma?
She was close to me. She'd do anything for me.
Nick's girlfriend told authorities she and Nick had been staying at the house that week. She said she noticed a foul smell getting worse. Her curiosity led her to Rita's bedroom door.
I walked in there and I opened the door a little bit. When I opened the door, I was looking up to make sure she wasn't on the bed dead or anything. And when I got ready to close the door, I looked down and she was on the floor. And I slammed the door and everything and I ran out.
As Alexis's story solidified, Nick's story began to crumble.
You have any idea who done this, Nick?
No, I don't.
Either you're lying to me or she just lied to them.
About halfway through the interrogation, the detective played good cop, bad cop, and it worked.
Now, Nick, I volunteered to come in here to talk to you because I want to talk some sense into you. If you keep pleading dumb and you keep lying to them, they're going to get you. You better come honest with me right now. I'm giving you one chance and I'm going home.
I'll tell you the truth.
Tell me the truth.
I snapped.
Oh, well, and that's what we said happened. That's what they said happened.
I had a schizo breakdown. My boy took control and I snapped. Snapped.
Nick confessed that it came down to that black pickup truck parked out front. His grandfather wouldn't let him use it Tuesday. Nick's anger boiled over into a murderous rage.
You get into a physical fight with him?
No, what happened was they were laying in bed, and he told me no, and I snapped.
Last month, the now 26-year-old pleaded guilty to 2 counts of first-degree murder. He was sentenced to 110 years in state prison without the possibility of parole.
I lost 3 people that day.
Jessica finds herself grieving the loss of her parents while her son sits in jail for it.
As I told him, I said, I love you, but I haven't forgiven you. It's too soon. I'm not ready. It's the hardest thing I struggle with.
Jessica occasionally stops by this city park with scenic views, and as of this summer, she knows there's always a seat waiting on her.
In memory of my mom and dad.
As you might have noticed in the story, a new park bench now sits at a Pocahontas City Park in honor of Ricky and Rita Boswell. The local tractor club placed it there this year in the couple's memory.